Hey you guys, it's Toya and thank you for watching Toya JTV. Today I am going to show you how to flat iron your hair. I have received a few emails of people just asking me different questions, and a lot of things sometimes I kind of assume everybody knows how to do certain things with their hair, but I learned quickly that everyone does not know how to do everything with their hair. Some people don't know how to wrap, some people don't know how to flat iron. Someone even asked me once how to shampoo, so I'll probably do just a basic tutorial on how to shampoo later. But today, since I've already shampooed my hair, I'm going to show you how to flat iron your hair. Okay, so first I'll go over the basic things that you will need when you're flat ironing your hair. The basic things you will need are your comb, and I use a rat tail comb so I can section it better. You'll need some clips, maybe like this. I already have another clip, this clip right here, the butterfly clips to section the bigger parts of the hair, and of course your flat iron. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna start, and again, the way I flat iron my hair, some people go straight across. They will part straight across, flat iron that section, part straight across, flat iron. I do not do that because when I do that, I always forget a piece of hair. So it's easier for me to go in panels and go straight down and then, go up like that instead of going across. So I'm doing this panel, and then I'll part this one going straight to the back and do that panel, part this straight to the back and do that panel. It's easier for me. Whatever way it's easiest for you, do that. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. So here we go. So this panel ends in the back here. All right. And then I'm just going to pin this part out of the way. Now, when you are flat ironing your own hair, if you do not like doing your own hair, your first instinct is going to be for you to take large sections and just try to hurry up and get done. Do not do this or it's not going to come out right. Okay, so I'm taking this little thin section, and if your hair is thick, you want to take thin sections like this. If your hair is a little bit thinner, you can take a little bit of a larger section. And I'm just doing my hair straight, okay? So if your section is thin enough, one pass with the flat iron should be enough. And it's gonna seem like it's taking you forever, especially if you have a lot of hair. It's gonna seem like it's taking you forever, but it will be worth it in the end because it will last and it won't look like you just rushed through your hair. So people are always telling me, I tried to flat iron my hair, but especially my clients, they'll say it never comes out like how you do it. Well, first, it's not going to come out how I do it because I'm a professional and I do it every day. So even though it seems or, it looks like it's easy, which it is easy to me, but, everybody doesn't possess the same skill set. Also, I actually, I take my time, and it's always easier when you're doing someone else's hair because your arms aren't constantly in the air. But when you're doing your own hair, it's much harder. That's why a lot of hairstylists don't like to do their own hair. Okay, so you see how that is laying down. So I'm just taking thin sections and moving on up with the panels. And as you continue to do it, um, you'll get better and better. I personally don't necessarily like to do my own hair, but I also don't have time to let somebody else do it. It's like my hairstylist friends and I can never get on the same schedule. Either, you know, I'm busy and they're available, or they're busy and I'm available. It never syncs up. And I can't just, you know, go to work without doing anything to my head. So I just go ahead and do it myself. But, I mean, I would much rather have somebody else do it. And for those of you that do not know, I do have a relaxer. I get 2 relaxers a year. Okay, so I get my relaxers every 6 months. And the reason why I'm going to leave the very edge out, because I'm going to do that separate. I want to make sure that it gets straight. So I don't want to include that with this hair. But the reason why I get 2 relaxers a year is because that way I know I won't have any overlapping, any damage done to my hair from the relaxer, no over processing. And I can still have healthy, thick, long hair and have a relaxer at the same time. A lot of people that have gone natural that just swear that, you know, the relaxer took their hair out. If you ask them, well, how often were you getting relaxers? Most of them will say every 6 weeks. Okay, every 6 weeks is way too soon. But that's a whole other video. But my whole point in telling y'all that is that even at 5 months post relaxer, your hair can still get straight. The thinner the section you take, the straighter your hair can get. And you all see I'm only going through it with 1 pass. And this panel is a little bit long, so that's why I'm just going to split that in half. And then also when you flat iron, you want to get as close to your root as possible. Okay, your roots are where the new growth is, so that's the part you are really trying to get straight. So you want to get as close as possible, okay, without burning yourself. So once you get the flat iron on there, just come on down. Don't hold it because the steam will burn you. And I'm just pulling straight down. You want to close the flat iron tight and just glide it right down. Because you want the plates, you want the heat from both sides of the plate to get on both sides of your hair. And it doesn't take much effort to get it straight. See, you just pull straight down. And if you have a good flat iron, it will just come straight down with ease. If you do not have a good flat iron, it'll get kind of stuck as you come down and you'll start seeing like a crease. You'll see creases in your hair. And the flat iron that I'm actually using is not in stores because I am actually developing my own flat iron line, and this is going to be one of the flat irons in my line. So it's still in the testing phase. However, I am absolutely in love with it. So far it's doing really well. If it can get my 5-month hair straight as this and you don't see any new growth at all, and then you see it's already shining. I did not put any oil on my hair. The only thing I did was I shampooed it. I did use Silk Hydration products. I used the I did do something that I think I should have to tell you all this too. Okay. Well, let me finish by saying that I did use the Silk Hydration Extreme Clean Clarifying Shampoo. I used that first. And then I used the moisturizing shampoo after that. Then I used the replenishing conditioner. Okay, after I used the replenishing conditioner, I then used the leave-in conditioner. And then I let my hair air dry for the most part. I let it air dry to about, it was halfway dry. And then I blow dried the rest. I did not use any of the oil serum, which I normally do use, but I did not use that. So when this video came on, that was right after I had blow dried. Okay, so this is what I did do. Yesterday, I actually, because I am formulating some new items for the Silk Hydration line. Okay, one of the items is going to be a hair growth serum. Okay, it's an oil. Well, it's mixed up of different oils that are known to grow your hair and stimulate hair growth. So anytime I formulate a new item, I always use it on myself first. I'm my own tester, so I normally use it on myself first. And so that's what I used yesterday. Now what I did was almost kind of like a hot oil treatment, but without the heat. So what I did was I parted my hair all over and put the oil directly on my scalp. Okay, I did that all over the head, and I let that sit for like, I don't know, it sat, well, it actually sat overnight. Well, that was on accident because I just fell asleep with it on. Once it actually goes on the market, you would just need to let it sit about 15 to 20 minutes. And then wash it out. So today, I actually washed my hair. And that may be one reason why it's shining more than usual. Okay. Now, the plates on this flat iron are titanium plates. Titanium plates also help the hair shine. So in addition to the oil serum, the products, and the flat iron, that's probably the reason why my hair is extra shiny, but it's still not very heavy. So that just means that my hair can still move and have a lot of body. But once I get the oil, the hair growth oil complete, well, it's actually completed, but I'm just testing it to see if it actually works, because I'm not gonna sell y'all anything just to take your money. When I sell something, it's going to actually do what I say it's gonna do, and I will know that because I have used it on myself. So I'm gonna probably give that about a month before I start selling it, because I'm gonna show before and after pictures of my own hair. Alright, so as you can see, I'm in the very back. It's kind of hard to do the very back. So in the very back, because you can't really see. So in the very back, you want to make sure that you're still taking thin sections and, you know, try to get as close again as you can to the root. And then you just pull straight down. Okay, and I just went over that panel again because I saw a piece of hair slip out. So I wanted to make sure I got all of the hair. And again, only one pass with the flat iron, okay? Because you do not want to get heat damage. A lot of times you can get heat damage to your hair when you keep going over it with the flat iron like 1,000 times. A lot of people, they'll say, well, I have mine down low. I have mine on 300. Okay, well, you're going over your hair 30 times, so you might as well crank it up and go over it one time. And when I'm doing the back sections, I use my thumb and when I'm holding the hair, I hold it at the root so that I know exactly where to place my flat iron. And that helps me to still get close even in the back. So you see I got my hand at my root, so that lets me know where to put my flat iron. Because if you hold that flat iron too long and it's close, that heat is going to burn you. Do not burn yourself. And then next week I will, when I shampoo my hair again, I will, instead of doing it bone straight, I will show you all how to curl your hair with the flat iron. But I want you to master just doing it straight first. And normally when you're flat ironing your hair from start to finish, it should take you about maybe 20 to 30 minutes. It's just for the flat iron part. Normally when from start to finish, when I'm shampooing my hair, it takes me an hour. And that, includes shampooing it, conditioning it, blowing it dry, and flat ironing it. That's if I go from start to finish. Most of the times I don't. I'll shampoo it, let the conditioner sit, then I'll rinse that out, and then I'll let my hair air dry. And the only reason I let my hair air dry is just because I'm too lazy to just blow dry it while it's soaking wet. It takes too long. So now I'm on my last panel. See, it really did not take that long to flat iron it. And of course, now that I'm almost done, I'm trying to take larger sections because I know I'm almost done. Don't do this, you guys. Keep taking your smaller sections.
I need to get enough though.
See, that wasn't enough hair, so now I have to do this piece.
Hello?
Yes?
I need to get the boil and I need to get in there.
Okay, so I'm down to my second to last piece. Alright, so, and the last thing I want to do is do this edge right here. I'm going to show you all how straight this flat iron is going to get this piece. Look at that. Got the edges laid straight down. There was no edge control needed. Okay, and then what I will do after that is wrap it. I'll spray just a little bit of the Miracle Potion number 9, and the only reason I'm doing that is to help control any frizz that I may encounter with this southern weather. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.